All right. Greetings, lovely people. Okay, I'm here again and it's been a few days or whatever. Okay. I'm back. So I've had some occurrences with animals in my yard lately. First it was a pig in my yard, and I haven't even thought about it until today. I saw a chicken in the yard, and I'm like, what is all these animals just showing up in the yard? And I can briefly or vaguely remember I was reading something, and because I was doing some research, and what I was reading, it was saying, to be aware when certain animals and things started crossing my path, and to look into it basically to see if there's a message in the appearance of that particular animal. So today when the chicken shows up, I said, this is it's awkward because the chicken has been in the yard for 2 days and it's just chilling in the yard. Now I know it's stuff in that backyard that would have probably already eating this chicken, and then we got cats roaming around here like crazy. So it's very interesting that the chicken is still out here in the yard today, or nobody's come over here even looking for the chicken. And I don't know if the chicken is wild or what. I don't know where the chicken came from. But anyway, the chicken is in my yard and it's been in my yard for 2 days. So, uh, I felt this feeling I need to go ahead and just look it up and see what it means, for a chicken to appear. So I came up on a search of the spirit animal, and so I am a believer in spirituality, and I believe that we are all connected in to the universe. I believe that there's no such thing as race. There's none of that stuff is real or even relevant to who we really are. So, you know, whatever, we're all connected because we're all energy, and basically our bodies are the vehicle to carry the energy that we hold within us from the creator, which is source energy. We had to come from somewhere. So everything produces energy. Everything that is alive produces energy and uh, receives energy in order to give it back. So, in saying all that, I believe in um, guides, spiritual guides, as far as numbers and things of that nature. And no, looking into numbers is actually how I began my search and received the name of Akshita Veda. And that was a that was months of research for me to even get to that point. But now I'm here, and now it is about the chicken. So I started looking at some symbolism of the chicken, and I am super excited because this chicken has the symbolism of the chicken is just on point. Okay, so it's everything that I am. It is everything that I'm striving to be. It's everything I've been doing. It's everything that it basically confirms every step of my journey to this point. Okay. So the chicken is a sign of enlightenment and illumination. Anybody that knows me knows there is a change and there is a difference in me. And so I know it, you know it. So boom, right there, that's the first one. I'm like, whoa, and it's time for me to demonstrate my brilliance by sharing different aspects of my personality with the world. Okay, so today I met this beauty at the municipal park today, and I saw her, and it was just something about her that just kept drawing me to her. So eventually, I just complimented her on her dashiki. She was wearing a dashiki, and she was beautiful. I mean, she was just being herself. She was gorgeous. So I said, Hi, I said, can I, do you mind if I take your picture? I said, I love your dashiki. I love your shirt. I said, that is beautiful on you. I said, can I take your picture? And she posed for me to take a picture. So she's going to be my beauty of the day coming up soon. So I wanted her to be my beauty of the day for today, but then I realized it's my mother's birthday. My mother is 23. And guess what? 23 is my number. And I'm like, so I know this year is going to be great. My mother turns 23 and 23 is my number. And it's just, hey, so today it's just been awesome for me. And so, anyway, it's time for me to celebrate my individuality and my uniqueness. Time to get up and get ready to rise and shine. All right, so talking to the beauty today in the at the playground, and I was telling her a little bit about myself and the fact that I am looking to become, or not looking to become, but I am working on becoming a transformational life coach. So, and I was telling her that I was into It Works and things of that nature, and how I had gotten on the on my route, on my journey of entrepreneurship. Really,
I know you said that you should have told her to come in now.
it's all
Don't do
it's all
it.
right.
You gotta close that door. No, I don't close the door and that'll let me know.
That was my man, y'all. But anyway, okay. So here we go.
You always close that door anyway.
All
Now
right.
you can have more. Every time you close, I know that
Yes,
you.
I'm still recording.
Hey, don't put my black ass on.
You keep on coming here.
Man, I like somebody that work for you.
But whatever.
That nigga smart. We have some pay him for the night.
Okay. All right, here we go. So, time for me to celebrate my individuality and my uniqueness. And time to get ready to rise and shine. So that was where I left off at. So exactly. You know what I'm saying? I have been developing into this being that you see here today, and I'm not finished. I am still unfinished. So I'm nowhere near perfect. I'm just allowing and I'm accepting and I am receiving. And so I'm good there. Like I'm good here. I'm good here. And I just want more people to understand the in this journey and to come along with me. Really, I just want inner healing to happen and to take place because that's exactly what's been going on with me. So that has been a great part of my journey is inner healing, and I want to help other people to obtain that. So here we go. It is about the power of my voice. And the most interesting thing is I just posted about not being afraid to speak anymore. Or time for me to post something about that because I now have a voice that I did not have before. I was afraid to say what I wanted to say. I was afraid to confront people and things of that nature. But not anymore. That was a part of the journey was to gain my voice back. And now that I have gained my voice back, I'm in a position to share my story. And I'm excited about it. All right. So to hear and to heed my inner voice. Now, I've said this before. We've been taught to ignore our intuition and to not pay it much attention at all. But that is the one thing that we are supposed to be very mindful of. So I'm going to be paying more attention to my intuition and following and obeying is what I need to be doing. It's time to speak up. I need to be heard. Always trust my intuition. Be more active and vigilant. Be more involved in community and be ready to help. Now, I have begun to connect with communities of people. I have actually gone back to my community where I grew up, Mobile Terrace here in Mobile, and I have began to reconnect with those who I have been out of touch with, either on Facebook or even seeing them in the old neighborhood. And I have to be honest about it. I really felt like I wouldn't be accepted when I went back there. But when I got back there, everyone embraced me with hugs and love, and I felt love, and I felt like, wow, I do have a community that I can call home. I do have a community that I can go back to. I do have a community that I can pitch in and help for the betterment of that community. So that was exciting to me because there was at one time that was a fear for me to go back there because uh I don't even know. It doesn't even make sense. And why do we fear anything? Because fear isn't even real to begin with. So when we fear things, we it's something that we have thought of, and we have created this scenario in our head that we now believe. So now we've become afraid to do something because we've created this thing in our mind. So I have just come to the conclusion like, okay, if I can create a devastation in my life, why can't I create wealth and prosperity in my life? We can do that. If our thinking can cause disease, and not disease, but don't overthink or overgeneralize anything I'm saying. But if our mind can create a sickness, anxiety, depression, uh, PTSD, all those other things, I can't come off the top of my head, but you know what I'm saying. Mental illness, even physical illness, spiritual illness, emotional illness, all those things that happen within us is created in our minds first, either by consciously doing it to ourselves or subconsciously through all the images that are being placed in front of us and all the lies that are being told to us. We can go very deep here, but I'm not going to go deep right there right now. I'm coming back at you later with that. So just hang tight with me because we're going to get it going. So, gifted in discernment. I'm already knowing this. I done already told y'all. So me seeing this chicken is showing me that I am gifted in discernment. So use my voice for the greater good with confidence, inspiration, and candor. Anybody that knows me knows I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you. And I'm gonna do it with some love and some care and some concern. But I am gonna say what needs to be said. Because what's the point of talking to me if I'm not gonna tell you the truth, if I'm gonna sugarcoat it? Why? I'm not gonna waste your time and I'm not gonna waste my own time. So it took me some time to get to this point. I wasn't always this boisterous, but now that I have my voice, I'm not afraid to talk anymore, and I'm gonna say what I need to say. So, seeing the chicken is actually like a wake up call. So, here lately, I understand that the year 2017 is the year of awakening, new beginnings. And so, of course, this year, when this year started, I'm like, okay, wake up, people, wake up, people. And so, what does it mean to wake up? We came here as energy first. Our energy is held within this body, which is the vehicle for our spirit, our energy source. Okay. Now, if we're not nurturing ourselves and nurturing our spirit, then our spirit is resting because it's not being nurtured to wake up, to come alive, to do anything. So once we start to feed, once we start to feed ourselves, turn off the tube, Read material that's going to build you in your personal life, in your professional life, whatever. If it's building you in any kind of way, it's good for you. If you're growing and not stagnant, it's good for you. So that's what it means to wake up. Wake up is to consume knowledge and wake up, become aware of things that are not always visible or not always tangible. So it is a wake up call for me because of where I am in my journey. Deal with my personal issues and weather the storm. Now, this one right here, mm, this one is too long to go into, and I'm not even going to take it there on this video. But when I'm ready to share that part, I'll share that part. Right now ain't the time because I'm still in progress. So be watchful and protect my children always. Don't come for me or them. Don't do it. Be ready for great new opportunities and unexpected possibilities. All right, this one right here is so significant and so key to this week for me. Um, things have been happening. Um, I feel it. I know it's coming, and I'm expecting it. I'm expecting the unexpected to happen for me because I am worthy of it. I do deserve it, and I have a servant's heart. So everything that is due to me will be for me. Hey, I'm not going to argue with that. Do not be prideful and arrogant. I may come off this way at times, I'm sure, because I'm very confident in who I am. But I have to find that balance to where, I'm not coming across as an arrogant person or a prideful person. I had to put pride down years ago. I joined the military at the age of 19, and that was interesting. Because I went in and I knew it was a mind game and I didn't let them get to me and they tried to break me. But eventually I broke down because I had too much pride and I had to let that pride go so I could be successful. So understanding that pride was a problem then, I'm already in the knowing that pride can't follow me. I can be happy. I can be proud that of successes. Why not? What's the point of being successful if you're not going to celebrate in that success? So understand there's a difference between celebration and just being outright prideful as if you're number one and no one else can phase you. No. I like to come together with people and to work with people because I know that I can't be on an island by myself, nor do I want to. I've been on an island by myself and I got up out of there. I didn't like it. So I built me a boat and I built me a raft and a paddle and I got off that island and now here I am. So this is why most people don't know me or not familiar with me because I haven't been putting myself out there like that because it was not my time. But when it's your time, you know it. And then there's still some uncertainty, but you have to walk in blind faith and just trust. All right. Um, I am strong and courageous, and I will fight for others. And I was just talking about that. Uh, I'm comfortable with who I am. I'm fun and exciting to be around. I love starting new projects and embarking on new journeys. The power of creation within me is larger than life, and my aura is filled with excitement and enthusiasm. All these things are true about me, and it's just so interesting to see it on paper. So, well, not on paper, but that it has been broken down like that, and then to be able to tie a situation that's happening to me right now with this right here, with the meaning, that symbolism of that animal to me and my journey is very significant. I mean, because it is on point. So I'm trying to let you know that this journey I'm on is, I'm not playing. This is real. I'm receiving confirmations every single day, moment by moment. I receive confirmation about what's going on in my life, and you know, uh, getting out of that fear and allowing fear to dictate to me what's gonna come for me in my future. So here I am. I'm coming back at you as agape love and wisdom. And I just wanted to share with you this new exciting information that I am receiving about myself and where I'm going with this thing. And I'm just sharing it because someday I'm gonna want to look back at this and see where I was opposed to where I will be, where I'm going, because I know I'm going, I'm headed straight there. So, all right, again, I am